Hello, family. Hello, friends. Hello, Royal Priesthood. Patricia Janelle back here with you with another quick word. So, yeah, guys, so just to give a little background, this word is going to be coming from a movie I watched on last night. Also, just reflecting on experiences I've had and my own life with others, and just the type of person I've been, and not really receiving that level of loyalty or that level of effort back. And so yeah, and what purpose it's gonna serve in my life, not really just being the victim or against any, but just seeing like exactly what God is trying to work out in me. And so let's get into it. So I don't know, I just was thinking, like, people you meet in life, it could be a friend, it could be a guy, it could be a girl, it could be an associate, whoever. And when things change, do not always count it as the devil, because people have seasons within your life. We know that God was the one that hardened Pharaoh's heart. So how do you know that God is not hardening that man's life, that man's heart, to act that way towards you, or that woman's heart to treat you that way, or that friend's heart to treat you that way? You can't always say that it's the devil. God can use any and everything, and he knows all. Sometimes like we're the ones like wanting to fight it. Oh, you're acting different, or oh, this and that. But no, their time is up in your life. Like, not that you want to have aught against any, but you need to know when to move on. And it never happens to the person or with the person that is easiest to let go. It could be that husband, it could be that boyfriend that had your back. These people were so very helpful in a season of your life, and which created a bond, or you got history together, which created a bond. But when God says go, you need to go. And I know we don't want to leave anyone behind. We're like, no, we don't want to feel ungrateful or shady. But when God said it's done, it is done. Do not go ahead and I don't know for you, but a lot of times for ladies, maybe guys do this too, I'm not sure. We stay in a relationship because we think of the potential. So you're really dating the guy that you made him out to be in your mind, instead of the one he's actually being towards you. Or you're dating the lady that you made up in your mind, like, oh yeah, she might have flaws here and there, but she's this. No, if God is revealing, and if you're asking him to reveal these things to you, be ready for the answer, and let no one be too hard to let go. Only God is the one that you do not need to let go. So yeah, in this moment, and so many moments before, he was showing me, like, I've always been more of a loner, and I try to make I just try to like interact with people. Like me, I don't never have a lot of friends. I only have like one or two right now. But yeah, other than that, I'm not a person that really gravitates towards a lot of people, because I can sense energies, and it ends up not being good, because I can't really be fake with someone. And so yeah. But I digress for whatever reason. God is showing me that he's definitely my only one and true friend, family, and everything. I have had so many friendships, not really many friendships, but I have a couple of friendships with people that I'm like, Lord, this person is really nice, and we were really close, especially in high school. There was this one lady girl, like, we used to call each other sisters, and for that friendship to end, I was like, really, Lord? Like, but it's not a bad thing, and you don't hate the person, you don't have any ill will, and you wish them the best, yeah, and you can even continue to pray for them. But when their time is over in your life, do not delay, do not try to force it to go on, because when God shows you something about someone and reveals it, take it for what it is. Stop putting what you want. And sometimes we say these things, but we do not take heed to them. Like, God hears conversations that you didn't hear. Because when things are cool, they're cool, yeah. But when they weren't cool, what was happening? Did you forget everything before? And I'm not telling you to hold grudges or to keep records, because we know that we don't need to be doing that. We don't need anything to take space or anything to block our communication with God, because our communication with Him, especially in this moment when it's our time, is very important, guys. But just be mindful of your surroundings. Keep your eyes on God and what He wants you to do, and fulfill that destiny, because that's what's important more than anything else. I love you. Getting closer to God one day at a time. Yeah, guys, so sorry if this video seems all over the place, just trying to find a quiet spot. Okay, so in the movie, yeah, he did try to tell the guys, oh, what do you mean, like, I'm out of the band, like, you can't fire me. I was just being rock and roll, and it wasn't the setting for the music that he was doing. But either way, they tried to make him beg and crawl his way back into the band. But no, guys, I just feel like at times, if it's not flowing, you don't need to beg. Never beg someone to be with them. Never beg to be a friend. Never put yourself in that position. You know, I'm not saying not to say, you know, not be humble. Definitely be humble. But, you know, you shouldn't have to grovel at someone's feet just to be with them or hang with them, or, you know, I think no one deserves that worship but God. No matter what state I'm in, what position I'm in, I will never worship someone because of something. Yeah, I would rather be to my lowest point that I could be than to be worshiping somebody. And so for a place in their life, if you want me in your life, you will show me that you do. And yeah, because God has set that standard for me. He is God and He owes me nothing, but He still went to the cross and died. And this is definitely not only for romantic relationships, even friendship, platonic friendships, even sisterhood. I take that saying in my head for every relationship in my life, even my mom and dad. Like, I'm not gonna put you on such a pedestal where you feel like you have power over me. No, only power, glory, praise goes to God, no matter what situation is. And I've had in my life, guys, people send people to me from the past to, like, see what I got going on. Please be mindful how much information you are letting out about your life. And so this person contacted me, like, oh, what do you got going on right now? Out of the blue. I haven't spoken to this person in years, and we were like kids in church together and stuff. And I don't know if they just see my post, or, you know, they want to see, I don't know what it is, but They're trying to keep tabs on me. And so I was like, well, just doing what everyone else is doing. I'm just working just like everyone else. Or I'm just like doing my part in the world as like everyone else. And you're like, how many kids you have, or are you married, or and not to say I'm very private person anyway, but not to say that I can't give that information. It's just like, what is your intent that you just come to me and ask me that? No, hello. Well, you did do a short hello, how many kids you have, or hello, what you got going on in your life right now, so I can go tell everyone else. Like, no. So yeah, you will be surprised. Like, I don't even think about this person, and to know that, wow, you're watching me. So yeah, you have people watching. And even those friendships, those are like for the season back then. They're not for now, because we are not doing the same things. We are not going the same route. And so I have a goal to pursue, and I need to do exactly what God wants me to do. And only people that are for that could be a part of it right now. And so yeah, guys, when he was like not taking the fact that they said he was out of the band, he was fired, like they had such a power over him, like just because they say he's out of the band, like his life is over. No, never beg. You don't have to beg to be in the band. You don't have to beg to be in the group. Who is for you, God will send to you. You don't have to beg to be loved. You don't have to beg to get that attention. When God is there freely, willing to give it to you. You don't have to beg to talk to someone when God is always available. Have mercy. Thank you, Holy Spirit. God is like, I'm here available, and you worrying about him. You worrying about her. Really? I'm here and want to listen, and I can actually make a difference. You explaining your problems to someone else, that all they're going to do is just like, what, tell other people or talk about you anyway. But I'm the one that can solve it for you, and you don't want to tell me. So that's crazy, guys. Like, yeah, you don't please don't beg. And so I just like, when he finally stopped begging, he was like, oh, fine. He met the love of his life. He was blessed with, because she had a child. He was blessed with a little child. He was blessed with the love of his life. And that lady can sing. So she was the missing piece to his puzzle. And they decided, to do a band together. And while he was singing at weddings or bar mitzvahs with the old group, how about when he really hooked up with the divine person that he was supposed to hook up with, because he was supposed to be fired by the band, for being himself. He was fired by the band. So if they don't like yourself, not to say you don't have work to do, not like take me as I am, even with your flaws, like with your things that you need to work on. Not to say like just take me with things that even God is telling you to, work on that. Yeah, he hooked up with the person that he was supposed to, that divine person. He met that person when they were letting him go. So that's a like new beginning. Don't take it as bad when something ends. And I know it hurts sometimes, and it's shocking sometimes, and you like, never be too surprised, because we are human. We all fall short. All of us. Even me, yes. And so, yeah, guys, just don't let anything be too much to let go. Anyone be too much to let go. And God has been testing me on that. I'm like, Lord, no. But he always has better. He's never telling you to let go of something. He's never like making you let go of something that is better than what you already have. And definitely been looking into that in my own life. So I just want you to not only hear these words, but to put them into practice in your actual life. Like, look around you and be, attentive to what is going on. Yeah. And so you will get to exactly where you need to be, how you need to be there, and it will all work out. It always does. It's so beautiful. It's a wonderful thing how it all works out always, guys. And him and the lady actually got way more famous than just playing at weddings and stuff. So they felt like the band was his life. The band was so great. And sometimes a person's not used to respect. They usually respect the ones that disrespect them, or continue to speak with the ones that disrespect them. But if you are the one that sees their values, you respect them, I guess sometimes they disregard you because you treat them well, which is weird. But yeah, we do it. And I just want to say we, because I don't want to say just like you guys, we all do something. And when he got with her, where he was supposed to be, they went famous, they went global and not local. And that was such an eye-opener for me, so beautiful to me. And guys, so let's work this thing out. So 2 things to clarify. Number 1 would be not saying not accept someone's flaws and all, and not saying just because someone is not treating you the best or doing something now just drop them, because I don't like those messages, like just to drop someone as soon as they do something, just drop them. But if God is pushing you in that direction, do not be hard-headed and not let them go. Number 2 would be, not only when someone is doing something wrong do you have to let them go. Sometimes it could be a test to see, do you hold that thing higher than God? So where I can go with this is, Abraham was told to sacrifice his son. He had a problem with his son. He loved his son. So God is working these things out with me, with you, and he wants to see if he's able to use you, if he's able to drop this thing right now. And you're like, well, Lord, no, we cool, or Lord, no, I'm in love with her or him, or this is working out for me. It's making me a lot of money. What do you mean let it go? What do you mean let go of this business? You don't know if he has a bigger one. Another thing I would also want to clarify, not to say we know global is bigger than local, but not saying that the local is less significant. Not saying that certain things are more important when it's more, because a lot of times less is more. Okay? And so just wanted to speak on and clarify those things, because someone's always coming, and I can't clarify everything because someone's always going to try to twist something. So what are we doing here, guys? We're just trying to get closer. We are not trying to. We will be getting closer to God, one day at a time, one flaw at a time, one test at a time, one circumstance at a time, one experience at a time, one revelation at a time, one moment at a time. Take it by moment by moment. Don't try to go ahead of God, and don't try to tell God what you know better than what he knows. I mean, we know, and I don't want to stay too long, but we know the first 3 months, that's like the fairy tale and the dating scene. They're giving you all their fake chivalry, and they're giving you all of their, how perfect they are. But God knows the real them. I don't know who that was for, but I could have used it a couple of times within my past years, but God knows. God knows everything. Please trust him. He knows what he's talking about. And I know it's hard to see. You be like, God, no, or God, this is working out, or God, they never done anything to me, or why? Just trust Him. I'll see you in the next one, God willing. You be blessed. You are blessed. He is for you. He loves you. Talk to Him. Because once you say it to Him, it stays with Him. And He ain't going to go around spreading it, or even when you are doing, or you have done something that God is not too happy with, God's faithfulness towards you is not based off of emotion, if they like you in the moment or not. God is not wishy-washy. You're good to me, I'm good to you. If you don't obey me, I'm gonna, no. Because we've all been disobedient or not the best. And God is still faithful. So why not trust Him? Why not? You answer that question for yourself. Why not trust Him? Yeah, you be blessed this day.